Hello and welcome to Subfacts. I'm your host, Matt. I'm here with my partner in crime, Mooney. What's up, Mooney?
I feel like, the beginning of Happy Death Day where they restarted 14 times.
I know, we're in Groundhog's Day here. So, folks, we've had some technical difficulties right out the gate.
Powering through, though.
Yeah, we're going to try to power through this one. And, but yeah, I feel like I've got that line down. I'm pretty sure I've got our intro down, which is a good thing. Brian, you still with us?
I am still here.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. So we've got a special show tonight, folks. And I believe Space Coast Bill requested it.
Did he?
He actually did in an email.
Oh my God, we're going to give him credit for this. This is an outstanding idea.
Well, in a weird sort of way, we're tweaking it a bit. But it is.
Okay.
But it is his. He said that we should have done he was shocked that we didn't do a list of Stallone movies, and so
we have no,
we've
never done a list.
We've
of
done
Stallone.
Action movies, not Stallone.
Oh, that's because we always
everything
is always the best.
Yeah, Stallone is always the best. So what do you do when you have the best? You've got to go through all these movies.
Now we have to.
So
see, good idea.
Exactly. So we came up with a plan because you and I overlap a lot when it comes to our favorite Stallone movies.
Absolutely.
So it would be kind of preaching to the choir, for lack of better terms. If I picked my 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1, we might have a little bit of disparity within the rankings, but for the most part,
most of the same movies would be on the list.
There's not much to talk about for us. So we decided to do a fantasy football style draft.
Love it.
Yes. So we're essentially going to do 5 rounds, and we're going to randomly select who goes first, second, and third based on this auto generator. And so the goal here is to see who has the best 5 Stallone hand.
Poker hand. The best Stallone poker
your
hand.
best team, your best hand. So if we were on a deserted island, these are the 5 movies that we're going to get stuck with. And so, which I wouldn't say stuck with. It's a bad choice on my
with us.
I know I said stuck. Yeah. I said poor choice of words on me because
that's okay.
Any Stallone movie you're kind of honored to have.
Yeah, honored.
On a desert island.
Honored.
So
that's a better word.
So yeah, so it's
good save.
The movies we were honored to have on a Stallone desert island. So yeah, why not fantasy football?
On a Stallone desert island.
I know. If you like pina coladas. Rupert Holmes? No, Rupert Holmes.
Yeah, it is Rupert Holmes.
Yes.
Nice.
Solid.
Double pull.
Boom. Well, on the previous episode that we recorded, I had a Timbuk 3 pull, but just as I went to go, hey, Brian, fact check me.
We got Skyped.
Yeah, we got Skyped. Skype is not our friends today, folks.
You know what, though? Before we get into it, I kind of like this method for applying it to other things we do, because this way we won't repeat, right? Because if we have like top 5 like 80s movies, top 5 like Jersey number 2s, top 5, whatever we do.
Yeah, because like I said, between Brian and I overlap more than anybody.
Yeah.
But I think you and I, when it comes to Stallone specifically, would overlap probably the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the best way to do it. It's more fun, and we'll see who gets the thing.
Sweet. Next week, draft for Cabbage Patch Kids.
No.
Okay.
So folks, just so you know, from a fantasy football perspective, because everybody does things differently, we are going to snake the draft.
Snake draft.
So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So in theory, the second pick is the worst possible pick you're going to get, whereas 1 and 3 you get back-to-back picks. So with that being said, your boy is definitely going to be the number 2 pick because I have the worst luck in the whole wide world when it comes to fantasy football drafts. And so I am the cooler.
Wouldn't it be funny? This is like take 8. So like,
I know.
if
eventually I'll get it,
you haven't had
I haven't had number 2 yet, but I'm going to get it this time. This will be how you know that it's the right show. This will be the one that we don't have technical difficulties.
So if you get number 2,
yes, we're solid.
We know Skype won't freeze again.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Skype wants me to have number 2, so they keep making us restart.
Okay. All right. Fine.
All right.
Establish all numbers and then hit the go button.
Yep. So here's how it's going to work. So the random number generator, it's going to pick a number 1, 2, or 3. Matt is number 1. It represents number 1. Mooney, you represent number 2, and I represent number 3.
All right.
So if say pick number 2, if number 2 is generated, that means Mooney gets the first pick. If number 1 gets picked, that means Matt gets the first pick.
Okay.
So that's the idea.
All right.
So
track.
So first
drum roll, please.
So here's the first number. Number 3. I get the first pick.
Dagger. See, he's purposely screwing up Skype. I guarantee you.
I didn't like my pick. I had the second pick.
This is me.
Number 1.
Oh,
it's Matt's.
Skype's gonna somehow work perfect.
All right.
Notice for the record, folks, Brian controls our Skype feed. There might be some shenanigans.
Hey, I'm just saying.
There might be.
We can do it again if you want.
No.
All right.
I'm going to live with it, but there might be some
right.
shenanigans, folks. I think this show should be called Shenanigans. Shenanigans afoot.
So again, just to set some ground rules, we decided on the previous try that it's only Stallone movies. It doesn't include television shows.
Yes, so Tulsa
he
King
has
does
to
not
have
count.
appeared. He has to have appeared in the movie.
Yes.
So when I pick number 1, when I pick the movie Ants,
he
was actually in that movie.
So pissed at Brian would be fired. Or if he did Suicide Squad 2, how quickly should he be fired off the show?
So I love that movie. So
there's no way,
but it's not the best. It's not the best Stallone movie. So I think we all know what I'm gonna pick. It's the best Rocky movie. It's Rocky 2.
Oh, what? No way! You liar face liar!
I think he's doing it to spite.
He's a liar face liar, is what he is.
He told me earlier that he liked Rocky, the first one, and then better.
I said I liked it,
but he knew that we both liked Rocky 2.
And he's a liar, and this whole show is a fraud.
It's not.
It's farcical. So I think he did it to spite us. That's like, you're not a big fan. You don't know.
I know.
Okay, so me, at least my word is good.
Yes.
I have to go with Rocky, the original.
Ooh. Wow.
Well, Rocky's my second favorite of the Rocky movies, next to 2. So I have to go.
Ooh,
I have to go that.
I'm in dangerous territory here. Okay, my first pick is obviously. I can wait on the other one, but I need to have this because of the quote. I have to have the.
You
movie
go Rocky
with the
5. That'll be awesome.
No. I gotta do it for the speech. I shouldn't have said
Balboa.
Quote. I got to do it for the speech. Rocky Balboa.
Balboa is
it includes the speech. Nothing beats the speech.
The only thing is, and I'm not.
I think you could have got that.
You could have got that at a lower because the speech.
But then it was either that or Rocky 5. I could have got both lower.
But you get 2 picks.
Okay, we can agree that there's no better speech than that speech.
Right.
In all movie
that's why
history.
I want to see it.
But the rest of the movie is not as good as some of the other movies in his catalog.
True, but you do have the training, where he has to throw the powerful bombs, and you do have the end of the movie.
But it's
where
the
he
Mason
does, like,
Dixon.
The walk away.
Mason Dixon was probably the weakest of his opponents.
The best name, but the weakest opponent.
Great
I love
name.
The name.
Well, Tommy Gunn, solid name.
And then you got the restaurant where he talks to people.
No, I love the movie. That's why we're doing this. I love the movie. I think the speech is the ultimate best speech that's ever been in a movie. And if you're on a deserted island, you might need that speech.
Yeah, that's true. You might need to see. Good point.
So I can't hate your pick. I just think you could have waited a couple.
I could have.
You could have got it probably second or third round.
All right, but I have an approach. I had an actual top 5 that I wanted to get.
Okay.
So I'm hoping I can get it.
Okay.
Rocky 2 was obviously the ideal, and I didn't get that. But this generator thing is
it's fixed.
It's like a Kansas City Chiefs football game.
We can say it, Kansas Shitty Chiefs. But you know, like
that's just a list, folks. That's not me cursing.
No, but it's the funny thing is, like, yeah, somehow Skype's still working.
You're just delaying. You're trying to get it to
I know. Like,
as soon as I make a bad pick, it's gonna freeze.
I know. I'm like, can Skype drop out now?
All right. A little homage to Brian Dennehy here. First Blood.
Bastages. Fargan Ice Holes.
Good pick. Good pick.
Solid pick.
I mean,
that honestly, if I didn't get Rocky the original, that would have been my next pick.
Yeah.
First Blood is what arguably.
It's definitely the best of the Bloods.
Definitely, it's definitely the best of the Bloods, and it's arguably one of his best movies. Like,
absolutely,
you can't.
I mean,
it spawned so many more movies since then. So it's.
I mean, just from the opening scene where he doesn't mess with the cop, he kind of walks the other way, and they just keep pressing his buttons, and then he's like, "Fine, look, you wanted this, you got it."
Yep. So, I am going. It's not me. It's Brian.
See.
No. You get to
it is.
Go.
Yeah, it's because it snakes. Yes. Okay, never mind, Brian. I didn't mean to curse your name like I just did in my head. I am going to go with Rocky 4.
Wow, both Rockies.
Yeah.
Ooh.
2 Rockies.
Yes, because come on, Rocky 4, awesome. Ivan Drago, the Russia, everything. It was my childhood.
I'm gonna have 2 Rockies too.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Rocky 4 is the Rocky that I've seen the most, like in the movie theater as a kid when it came out. I saw it all the time. Like I saw it a ton of times, and people will argue it's more cheesier than some of the other Rockies, but Rocky 4, it's a soft spot in my heart. I'll watch it anytime.
So I think I get 2 picks now. Right?
Yep.
Because it's snakes. So I think I'm going to get both of these movies. Well, I'm going to get both of these movies. But which one do I pick? Does it matter which one I pick first?
Which one?
Yeah.
Oscar.
All right.
Hey man, when his mom washes his guns and my mom will shoot. That is the best scene ever.
R.I.P. Estelle Getty. It's the Golden Girls.
Yep.
He loves the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girl connection. So the question is does it matter which one I pick first?
No, it doesn't.
No, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to go Rocky 3 for my second pick.
Ooh, so
hey
all
girl
of the Rockies aside, my second favorite Rocky's gone.
Yeah,
Rocky 3 is a
solid
pick
because it's got Clubber Lang. It's got Rocky when he's he's overly confident.
Yeah,
and
see that's
and Mickey dies.
It's
gonna lie.
And then he has to go to Apollo to get trained.
The training scene at the end of the movie is awesome.
Here's my problem though, and maybe you guys can see this too. I love Rocky 3, and I'm not going to crap on it, but as an adult, when you see it, it definitely is the first time where you see the soft spot in Stallone, where you're kind of like, he's crying over Mickey's death, which you're like, you don't want to see Stallone cry.
Right, and he's not Rocky, right? He at first when he starts training, he's a little bit of a magoo.
Then he's kind of like, I can't do it, and if Adrian has to tell you to get in there.
Yeah, exactly. There's something wrong.
He kind of comes off soft through pretty much the whole movie.
For the first time in my life, I'm scared.
Yeah, like he comes off soft through the whole movie until the end. And that's when he's awesome. But you got to sit through the whole movie of him being soft. If like Apollo's kind of telling him what to do, you're like, dude, no. Apollo doesn't tell Rocky what to do. Rocky tells Apollo.
And this is a little bit of a nitpick.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of beats Clubber Lang pretty quickly after the first few rounds. Like he kind of just
by then
destroys
they got to end the movie because it'll go into like the 3-hour territory. It's a long movie because you got to go through all the different arcs. And don't get me wrong, I love it. But if I had to pick, that probably wouldn't be my number 2 round because of the fact that, if anything, that's the softest Rocky we ever see.
But the only one he has,
it doesn't matter.
3 or 5.
And I don't like 5, so I'm not going to 5. So 5 is not even on my list of.
Okay.
Well, it's funny is I didn't like 5 until I started talking to you, sir, and now 5 I have a little bit of a soft spot for.
All right, here we go. Next pick.
Yeah. All right, so my next one is Rambo: First Blood Part 2.
You liar face again.
He does.
He liar faced again.
He did.
He used a glitch in the system.
He's like the Matrix.
Listen, you know what?
He's literally Matrix. He's
hey man,
Wow.
use it if you got
He's
it. You guys said we could repick.
He's Matrix.
Well, I offered to
mine anyway. I mean, First Blood Part 2 would have came after.
Okay,
my other
folks,
one.
I'm calling this out. So Brian made a bozo pick on one.
I didn't think it was a bozo.
It was a bozo
but
pick.
I got clowned for it.
We clowned him, and then suddenly the Skype didn't work. It was really weird.
Yeah, and now Skype works perfect.
That was the official going through a tunnel, you know. And so
and now Skype works perfect.
So suddenly Brian gets the higher pick and doesn't pick the bonehead pick. Weird. I wonder where that came from.
Hey, before we restarted this, we talked about it. Do we want to keep the same picks and just start from where we were and talk about how we picked?
Oh, I know.
Or do we want to go over it? It was
jealous.
your decision. It was your decision to start over.
No,
we're just a little jealous.
It's going to be Rocky's fantasy football. Brian's fixes in, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Fix.
So Matt, it is your turn for pick 3.
Oh my God! Please don't take it.
Okay, I'm gonna go, and I'm probably like this.
I have one of two. If you pick one of the two, I'm
this is
really
another.
upset.
This is a soft spot one for me. So I look at it like on a desert island, and you guys later on might tell me it's not worth it, but I'm gonna go with it. Gateway Leone. Lock Up.
Oh, sweet.
Lock Up
Gets me every time. Donald
I've never seen that
Sutherland.
movie.
It's the
Such
best.
a good
It's
movie.
literally one of the best prison movies ever made.
The best prison
It could
movie.
be, yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
I will have to watch it. I've never seen it.
You haven't seen it?
What's
I have
wrong
never seen
with
it.
you, dude? Lock Up is on.
How do you
point.
not see Lock Up?
I don't know.
I don't
What's
know.
his name? Eclipse, right? Is that the name of the guy that
His
blocks
name is-
for him
Oh
in the
yeah,
football game?
yeah. But he was Frank Leone. He was a Jets fan.
Trust me, I know.
I know. I'm just saying.
And then
Lock Up's like one of the greatest movies ever.
Oh, and then the actor who played the guy who snaked him or like double crossed him, that guy's an awesome bad guy actor.
Awesome.
What's his name? Sizemore or something?
Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore. Yeah. Didn't he just RIP'd?
He died a
Yeah, he
while.
did.
Yeah.
A year or two ago.
All right. I had two. Was going to take the other one, but thankfully you didn't take.
I can't believe Brian hasn't seen Lock Up. That's
the
actually
favorite
kind of
my
disappointing.
one-off Stallone movies, Cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't have fought over that one because I enjoy Cliffhanger, but it wouldn't have been in my top 3.
I love Cliffhanger.
It's great.
Literally, it's my
the
favorite
opening
one-off.
scene's amazing.
So again, you could have
I don't know that.
You could have picked that number 5.
I don't care as long as it's what I want.
Okay.
All right. Only
Tell
have
me what
2
you want.
left.
Oh yeah, you're next, right? You got
Okay. I don't need one of those. Okay, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna take a risk here because I have a feeling the other one won't go at all. Oh shoot. All right. Oh, it's between 2. It's really between 2. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I got a lot. Okay, I have early. I have old. Okay, I need another old.
It's
all
what
right.
are you gonna watch on a deserted island?
Escape Plan. I'm going with Escape Plan, so I get a little bit of Arnie.
Prison Stallone too.
I get a little bit of Arnold, and I get a little old Stallone. So I have 2 olds, 2 youngs. I am set.
And if you can't have Lock Up, you got to go Escape Plan. You can't.
I love Escape Plan. It literally, like I said, I have an order here, and they're my Cliffhanger and Escape Plan are my top 2 one-offs.
We saw Escape Plan in the movie together.
Yes, we did.
Awesome. Solid. Okay.
All right, Matt.
My number 2. And know what's sad? You know when you're doing fantasy football, you get to like the 3rd round and you just feel like I got nothing to choose from. There's still a plethora of amazing
there is. There's
great
a lot
movies out there. And so I've got a couple and I'm sitting here going, what am I going to see? Okay, for the first scene alone, and it's just one of those movies that just gets me. But I gotta go Marion Cobretti.
Oh,
I gotta go Cobra.
I had a feeling he was going to come off the board because that would have been my last pick.
I don't shop here.
Awesome. That would have been my last pick. Yeah.
The movie itself
and the gummy bears, and the whole like when he criticizes that guy what he's eating all the time. Yeah.
The movie itself is not. Towards the end it gets a little on the weaker side, but the whole beginning, that first half hour, is like the best first hour. I would rewatch.
Like the ending. He's a little bit. I mean,
but I would watch that first half
ending
hour.
Fight with the knives. Yeah, it's good.
Not to mention nothing cooler than that movie poster.
Oh, the movie.
The
you know what?
Poster is the coolest.
If you got to keep like the DVD or the VHS, like the cover, so you can see that poster thing. Awesome.
I had the movie poster in my room as a kid. And it was just like, dude, that's dope. When I grow up, I want to be like Cobra.
Who doesn't?
I didn't turn out anywhere near Cobra. But a little Matt can dream, you know.
Yeah. So dude, I mean, that's a good idol to have. Cobra's a good idol.
Yeah. Cobra's solid. And he takes and he cuts. I don't know why he cut the crust
with the scissors.
He takes the scissors and he's got stale pizza. Awesome.
So I was just thinking about my next pick, and I was sitting here thinking, wow, he's actually in a lot of prison movies.
Escape Plan 1, 2. No, is he? Oh yeah. Oh, there's another one that you're gonna.
So I think I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick the movie that I picked earlier, that you clowned me on, because I want this on my list because I love this movie.
I'm surprised you're not picking the movie I'm thinking you're gonna pick. But
well, I know what you're thinking of, but I'm not picking that one.
Okay.
I love this movie. It's Demolition Man.
Oh,
I love the 3 seashells. What? I love Wesley Snipes. I love the whole Frozen.
Put it on my list.
Yeah, I love Wesley. I love Demolition Man, and I don't care.
I like Sandra Bullock, and Rob Schneider was funny in it, but
I absolutely love Demolition Man.
When I think of all of the Stallone movies, that is definitely a lower tier.
I didn't. It's not even my list of top 15.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Lockup wasn't on mine, and neither was.
You haven't seen one of the greatest movies of all time. That's your problem.
You can't.
Which, by the way, you need to watch that instantly. Like,
I'm really upset.
I'll watch it. I will watch it. It'll be my homework.
So you can watch Lockup.
Yeah.
I know.
So then, what do I want for my last one now?
There's so many great ones.
This is my last pick. I know.
There's a ton of great ones.
I don't want to give you any hints because. Well, I already know what I'm.
So
the problem is I need a few more rounds. I feel like
another round.
We should get two. Let's make it poker hand.
I have two.
How many hands of cards in poker? Is it 7?
5? But you know what? We should be like
7.
No. Say it's a since it's a draft. We need to have a backup player. We
should have had
benches.
Add another.
We
round.
should have had.
We get it.
We should have had more. We need to have. I think this needs to be longer than 5 rounds.
Okay, let's go 7 rounds. Call it a day.
Okay, 7. We can do 7. So,
folks, you guys are liking this. You know you are.
All right, 7 rounds.
So in that case, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do Rambo, 2008's Rambo.
Ooh. You know what?
Because that was awesome.
I know. But you go next.
Last Blood, I didn't like that much. I did not like Last Blood.
I don't think he likes movies. I don't think he doesn't.
He gets in. It's Rambo, and he goes and he gets beat up and almost dies by the cartel because he makes a mistake. The tunnel scene and fight at the end, his house fight at the end, was the only good part of that movie. But that was like the last 15 minutes of the movie. The rest of the movie was terrible.
Okay.
Oh no!
I need a moment to myself, please, because I'm really getting upset here.
At least in Rambo, the 2008 Rambo, he goes on a rampage for like 3/4 of the movie.
Yeah,
that was pretty solid though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but
you just said you didn't see Lockup. Now you're gonna
disparage Last
Blood.
It wasn't that good. I'm just telling. It wasn't.
Oh my god! All right, I need a moment, but okay. Thank God you picked next.
Okay.
Right. What's next?
So Brian's whole conversation tonight and Skype is completely FUBAR. So with that being said, in honor of this, I'm going to have to go Tango.
I know exactly what you're going to do. I almost took that last pick.
FUBAR.
I almost took that last pick.
That's where it came from. The Tango and Cash, solid movie. Kurt
Tango and
Russell.
Cash? Oh, you get Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you need Kurt Russell. That's pretty nice. Ooh. I'm
glad we got more lines because then I would have been really forced.
Ooh, I'm gonna add my terrible movie last. All right.
Is there a terrible Stallone movie? Like really? You're
Well,
starting
you
to sound
guys-
like Brian.
You know, I love it, but I don't know if you guys will like it.
Oh, like Driven?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's not going to show up on anybody's list.
You ruined it.
Sorry.
You know what? Do I throw in another one? You know what? I can't. The problem is I can pick any one of these movies because none of you are going to pick them.
Well, there is one that I said that I do have a soft spot for that you might want to just go ahead and put that on your category. Because keep in mind.
Oh, yeah. You have another.
If you didn't,
yeah, I'm going to take it now then.
If you didn't pick these movies, your Deserted Island does not have it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Rocky V. I don't want to lose it. I can't lose it. I can't risk it.
And I would almost take it. A little bit of spite, but also I do have a soft spot for it.
I can't risk losing it. There's no way.
I do like Tommy the Machine Gun.
All right, next. You know what? I can remember it in my head. I won't miss it too much, so I can leave it for the next. If I have
remember it in your head, you're gonna watch it and you're.
I'll watch it in my head.
Deserted Island.
But I can't let this one go. This is a I just love this movie. I love only because I love hats. And
I knew it.
The movie.
Darn.
OTT. Boom. We're gonna go with a little bit of the switch turning on.
Oh, everybody does it. You can't do an arm wrestle without doing
the move.
You got to do the You got to do the finger move and you switch your hat around.
And meet me halfway, right?
Yeah.
I got to take it over the top.
Just. Boom. Except for his kid. I hate that kid.
Yeah,
he's such a wuss.
Yeah, I don't like
and like even when he beats that guy at the he's stupid because he's like $10 please, I'll take my money back or whatever.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That kid sucks.
And then he tried to like cut the sleeves off his shirt. I'm like, you're not cool.
Yeah.
You're like you're Stallone's your dad, which is cool. You're not cool.
Yeah.
Know your place.
Yeah, that kid was the worst.
So soft spot movie, and I think I'm to your point. I think I'm trying to get a little spread of different types of movies.
I gotta check something.
You check
it's a movie. I gotta see which one has it.
Oh, so I am going to go with Assassins. Cut the chit-chat.
You're kidding.
No more chit-chat.
You're terrible.
I love Assassins. Assassins is I love that movie. I don't care. I'll watch it over and over. Not a fan of Julianne Moore that much in it, but Antonio Banderas, cut the shit down. I like the fact that he's like one assassin who's trying to be like the other one. And Stallone in the very beginning when he walks that dude in the woods, and the guy knows he's about to die.
How do you like Assassins?
I love Assassins.
You make fun of Driven, you're going to say Assassins?
Assassins is way better than Driven.
You just lost all credibility.
Wow.
Look at Brian, Mr. trying to jump on. He's trying to.
Come on.
Going through a tunnel.
Just wow.
Oh, dude. I hope folks write in because Assassins is awesome. The whole waiting and everything. It's great. I love Assassins. You guys can suck it.
All right. Do I pick Rhinestone now or do I take it last? I'm kidding.
You get the next two picks.
I know. I was just joking.
Oh.
So here. So you guys took my pick, like my ones I was hoping to be sticking around.
What, over the top?
Oh yeah, like Over the Top, Tango and Cash.
Those are tough.
I think 7's going to be solid because I'm going to end on a good note. I feel like I'm going to end with a solid hand. I feel good about my hand. Brian's hand already sucks.
I don't think so. I think it's good.
He should lose 3 points for Demolition Man.
I'm going to take The Expendables.
If he put Judge Dredd, that would have been hilarious. Actually, that should be his next one, Judge Dredd.
I take The Expendables here, and then I'm taking Creed.
Creed? Nice.
Creed's a good pick.
I was going to include Creed, but I already have 2 Rockies.
But the problem is Michael B. Jordan.
He's got 3. Now you have 3 Rockies, Brian.
Yeah, I know, but like
Creed
I said,
solid,
I was hoping
very good.
I was hoping one of those other movies was still hanging around, but
Creed is. Man.
I'm gonna go with.
But you don't have. You only have really one solitude movie or one like a standard movie like that's not part of a series. You only have Demolition Man. That is weak. You waited way too long to add the.
You know what's funny is I'm going for the most part outside of my first 2 picks. I'm going standalones.
Yeah. All right. What's your next one?
You know what's funny? Now I feel like I need more picks because
Well, let's just get let's get the 7 over with, and then
it's like, do I go standalone or do I go?
All right. How about you go?
I'm gonna go standalone. I'm gonna go.
We'll
you know what? I'm just gonna go standalone because any given day it could just mean a different thing. It could be a totally different list.
Right.
So for my last pick,
for now,
unless we do more,
yeah.
Oh, I am going to choose the movie that I thought Brian actually would have picked like 3 rounds ago, but Victory.
Whoa!
Victory's a good movie.
Pele, Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine's awesome.
Again, another prison movie.
It's another prison movie, but it's awesome.
Really a prison movie?
It is because remember they escaped through the soccer
that's
game.
True, yeah.
So it's an awesome movie.
Technically, Judge Dredd's a prison movie too.
Yeah.
That's early Stallone.
I know.
Early.
That's what I'm saying. It's hardcore. It's you think Death Race 2000?
Okay,
no.
This was no. I mean, I have to include this one because, frankly, I don't have an Asian woman yet, so I have to go with Expendables 2. I get Nan Yu, the hot little Asian from the movie, and I get Chuck Norris. So now I get the best
He's
of
not
both
a
worlds.
hot little Asian, but okay.
Ooh, Nan Yu?
Chuck Norris.
No, Nan Yu's in this. Oh. That's why I chose it. And Stallone almost hooked up with her, but he's a little older, and he's like, nah, I don't want to.
His best Asian was in First Blood.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
2. Yeah.
But no. I had to go to close it out. The last pick for now, Expendables 2. I got to get my Asian woman fix in there.
So are we going to make this a even 8 rounds?
I think
more? I think so. But no, do a number generator again for the last thing. I don't want to have to pick again.
What?
All right.
In other words, I don't want to.
Fair enough.
For the last pick, let's number generate it and see who goes first.
Okay, so same numbers.
Same number. So Matt 1,
the next,
Mooney 2,
and
then Brian 3.
I'm 3. So whatever number comes up gets the next pick. Matt, you get the next pick.
Oh, boom.
What? I thought he was 1.
Oh, I'm 2. No, you're 2. You're 2, Mooney. Sorry.
What number was?
That's right. The number 2 came up.
Yeah,
the number 2 came
Mooney
up.
is number 1.
So you
next pick.
No, on the 3rd pick.
No.
Oh,
In
the number.
new,
Sorry.
Yeah. So you have to pick anyway.
All right, good. I got to pick anyway, and that's what. Okay, so. All right, it's between that and that. You know what? I like the cheesiness of it, and I like the victory of it, and there's a lot of cool cheesy scenes. I think if I'm on the deserted island, I need the cheesiness. Driven. Going Driven.
Ugh.
Nobody's arguing with you.
Awesome.
I would watch Judge Dredd before Driven.
Judge Dredd isn't a bad movie. Don't knock. It's way better than Driven.
I was waiting for
no
it's not a good movie. Is it me or are we doing?
I am the law.
Okay. Is it me or is it?
Oh, you got to know.
Oh yeah, we got to figure out who goes next. So it is me. I go next.
Oh, of course. Why not? I'll take.
You guys decided to do it that way.
I didn't, but okay.
All right.
We're not gonna trust me. We're not gonna overlap on this one anyway, so I'm okay with it.
I am gonna do. I have too many boxing movies.
You have 3.
Can you have too many boxing movies?
Uh-huh.
Well, I won't tell you. Well, I was gonna do maybe Grudge Match, but
Why would you do?
Again, there's nothing. There's a lot
Why
of.
would it be between Muhammad and
Maybe Copland.
what was it?
I don't know.
Good. What was it?
Muhammad and McLovin.
Yeah, McLovin. Is it either McLovin or Matt?
What do I take? What do I take?
We're learning a lot about Big
yeah,
Bry over
seriously.
here in this Stallone battle.
I'm gonna take Copland.
Good pick.
You do that.
Good pick. Copland is really good.
He almost won an Oscar for that too.
Yeah, I just for me, I hate De Niro now. I don't like anything with De Niro. He grew on me, and now I don't like him.
Okay, so
Ooh, last
I've got a little
Stallone
bit of.
movie.
I've got
no
a
more
little,
after this, but this is a lot. We got eight.
I've
Stallone
got a
movies.
little bit of the standalones, and I've got the main feature. But there's one character that I'm kind of missing from my list.
Uh-oh.
So I think I'm going to end this whole shebang with Last Blood.
Nah. Oh, you don't have one yet.
I didn't have a Rambo.
Oh,
on there.
nice. Oh my God, you scored a huge one at the end.
Yes.
You can take it.
Yeah, he can take it because it's a phenomenal movie. That's a
It
huge
is.
score.
It's really
Anyway,
not.
I'm shocked that nobody picked Daylight. Daylight's great.
That was
I thought about it.
either Driven or Daylight. That was my last pick.
Oh, Daylight's pretty. I would have taken Daylight.
The only reason here's my reasoning, and you make a good call. I would love for the people to know I didn't choose Daylight over Driven. Daylight's the better movie by far. But Daylight has that dim underneath the tunnel, like that closed feeling. And I don't want that icky feeling on an island. I want to watch car racing and Joe Tanto pick up 4 quarters on the tire when they didn't think he does it, and then they roll it one more time and the 4th quarter is there. That's what I want. That's what I want. I don't want
That's
that.
what you want. I like this. Like, I literally, if I'm going in those tunnels, I'm always thinking, where's Stallone going to save me? Like, how far into the tunnel do I get?
Then you got to have the tunnel collapse first. Why do you want the tunnel to collapse?
I don't. I'm just saying, if worst case, I always look at worst
You're
case
hoping for
scenario.
a collapse so you can get saved by Stallone.
I'm not hoping for a collapse, but I do. Like, whenever I'm in a situation like I'm on a subway or something like that,
You're Stalloning
I'm
it out.
always looking around going, who's the person here going to save me? Which is why
wouldn't you be the saver?
Come on. Who am I saving? Like, I purposely almost tried to sit next to the military looking person because like that's the person who's going to save me. So
all
anyway.
right. So who has the best hand here?
So how do we want to do this? Do we just want to just decide who has the best, or do we want to do it by looking up like the IMDb score of the movies and totaling up the score?
We can do a friendly decide, but I think it would be cool if the audience actually wrote in. And,
I would.
That'd be cool.
Writing in. Let's see.
Yeah, like you're going to see this on YouTube. Please leave comments on YouTube at where we missed, where we got it right, and also who got the better hand. Also, write us at subfactspodcast@gmail.com if you're listening to the audio version of this. Same exact thing. Let us know who got it right, what you would have picked, and so on.
They're all about equal. I would have given you
it's
the
like
nod.
picking your children.
I would have given you the nod how you didn't choose Assassins. Like if you went over the top instead of Assassins.
I don't know how you don't like Assassins.
Or
It's
no,
so
wait a minute.
good.
You chose Assassins after Over the Top.
Yeah.
Like if you went with Escape Plan.
And by the way, Over the Top was on my list, and you took it. So I could,
like Daylight. Yeah, I took it. What about Daylight? What about Daylight?
I like Assassins for me because it was the first time I really saw like Antonio Banderas, and he had the look. Like I like and when they're in the taxi.
He was awful in that.
When they're in the taxi, and they're kind of shooting each other.
But here's the thing: Tango and Cash. You would have got it before Brian. You could have easily went Over the Top, and then Tango and Cash, and you would have got both of those. But you went with Tango and
you
Cash.
got Over the Top.
No, Rocky V.
Yeah. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. I would have given you the
I'm not
nod.
gonna
They're
lie,
all
I
about
thought,
equal.
I thought Over the Top was gonna
slide a little bit.
And so
I thought it was too, and I was
took it higher than I thought it would.
I was going to try to take Over the Top on the next when it came around to me again.
Yeah,
I think, and
your problem is
Brian's problem is demolition. I mean, other than
your problem is Driven. Just so you know, your problem is Driven.
I love Driven,
and actually, I didn't mind Expendables 2. I actually like that better than the first Expendables.
Me too.
I think Driven in the society will say Rocky V. Even though, and also Rocky Balboa, but the speech. So I don't know.
I mean, look at Brian's Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rambo First Blood Part 2,
which is great. His top 3 are solid.
Then he's also got Rambo. Wait, which Rambo? That's Rambo 4 then.
Yeah, he's got the 2006 one.
Okay,
the one where he's in Thailand or whatever.
Yeah, which is a great one. We have talked
really
about
good.
that one.
Expendables, Creed, Cop. Man, Brian's. The problem is Brian's weak spot is awful. Demolition.
No, it isn't. Demolition Man is a classic.
Terrible. No one.
It is so good.
No,
I guarantee you.
Fans decide.
I guarantee you, fans are going to write in and say the Demolition Man is better than Assassins.
You should go back and rewatch.
Driven and.
When's the last time you saw it?
I watched it like a month ago.
Oh,
I love that movie.
It's very, very fake looking. It's not like when you watch it.
It doesn't matter.
Now,
the whole
very cheesy.
It makes me laugh. I love that movie.
Yeah, I mean, you
don't go like, "Hey, I love the Stallone movie. It made me laugh."
He could have had
the humor.
He could have had Genuine Cash. He could have had Over the Top. He could have had. He still could have had Daylight. I mean, but he chose Demolition Man.
I will say I love I don't feel bad at all about my list. Like if I'm on a desert island, I'm a happy me.
Oh, I'm very happy.
I'm very happy with my list.
So
I think the fans decide. I can't decide of the 3. Like I would have given you the nod, but Assassins, man, that's everyone has.
I think you're sleeping on Assassins. When's the last time you saw it?
A long time ago. I didn't like it at all.
So let's. What is the? I'm gonna go to IMDb. And let's do.
No, you're gonna go like Demolition Man.
By the way,
I just want to see what the world thinks of the movie.
If we go by Rotten Tomatoes,
I'm just curious.
Here's my thing. Demolition Man.
You gotta go to RT, dude. You gotta go Rotten Tomatoes.
Demolition Man was when there were the huge summer blockbusters in McDonald's, and everybody had a promo around it.
That means more people like it. So
no, it just means they put a lot of money into it.
All right. So we're gonna look at Demolition Man.
5%.
1993 Demolition Man.
It's definitely not it's
a 62%.
What?
Fresh.
It put Assassins.
Good call.
When was that?
It's so good.
1995. 16%.
Yeah.
16%.
That's awful, dude, and you chose it.
So what is Driven?
Driven is awful.
8%.
So
not even.
So if we compare our so-called worst movies,
it's not even up.
It's not even up there. That's how bad.
Yeah, nobody even wanted to see it.
Oh,
there it is, right there, 2001. Kip Purdue.
14%. So it's actually worse than Assassins. It's worse than Assassins. So if that's my lowest scoring movie compared to your lowest scoring movie, my lowest scoring movie is 62.
No, your low Rambo, the fourth Rambo got.
Fourth Rambo.
Let's go look at that. I bet that's higher.
Rambo the fourth Rambo is like 25.
That's going to be higher than your.
That still beats my.
That's going to be higher than 16. It's 37. So it's still better than your worst.
Yeah, but what about the audience score? How about that?
69.
All right. Let me go through your list again. Everything else in your list is going to be higher than.
Yeah, because his list is solid. Because he rigged it.
I didn't rig it.
Copland gets good ratings.
Yeah, Copland did. It was a good movie.
If we're going by Rotten Tomatoes, Brian wins. Easy.
Yes, but let's go by the audience.
Assassins is going to kill you.
Yeah, let's go by these. Well, Driven.
And I'm telling you, Last Blood is not.
Oh, I already said I'm the worst.
Yeah, let's look at Last Blood too.
Everybody has a soft spot. Come on, there's.
I chose Rocky 5. That movie. What does Rocky 5 have? Like 5%.
Last Blood has 26.
Awesome.
Solid.
But look at the audience score, Brian. 81.
Yeah, the audience score is
they're
solid.
morons.
Okay, by the way, audience score is what matters. They're the people that actually pay me to watch it.
So what did we want to look at? What was the other one?
Rocky 5.
Rocky 5.
Those are the people that pay money to watch a movie.
All right.
Critics don't pay money.
Let's look at Rocky 5.
Awful. It's going to be awful.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's 31. But that's the. Let's see. I want to see what the audience score is. 31. So the same thing.
31. Wow. Oh my god.
Because it's a terrible movie.
No, if we go by RT score, I'm the lowest of the low. The
Yeah.
Escape Plan is not even that high.
No, it's not. We loved it, but like, yeah, I think if you went by like Rotten Tomatoes, you're definitely on the losing end of this thing. But I don't think Rotten Tomatoes was out when Victory came out, so I don't even know if Victory's
If you got Stallone fans to weigh in,
I bet Victory's got a pretty good score.
Probably.
If you got Stallone fans to weigh in, Matt would probably win.
So
folks, I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're clearly a Stallone fan. You let me know. Let us know. I think
it has a good score. That has a really solid score.
If Stallone fans judge this.
Yeah.
Let's just do this. Rocky movies ranked. This is going to be other sites that have ranked the best, worst to best Rocky movies.
A lot of research.
I haven't. That was a brand new fresh link. I hadn't clicked on it.
I think you win. Your only downfall is Assassins, really. Tango and Cash is pretty bad too.
It's an awesome movie.
I don't know what this list is.
I mean, as far as
terrible site,
it's not as good as
really
the
be a
Top or
Stallone fan
Cliffhanger
and not
or
like
Escape
Tango
Plan.
and Cash. It's Boo Bar.
Tango and Cash is a great movie.
Love Tango and Cash.
And it's got it's Ricardo Montalban. Who was the bad guy in that? It wasn't Ricardo Montalban. It was.
I think it might have been. Was Ricardo.
No, it's the Armand Assana.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Dude, solid.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, the girl in it was hot too. Terry Hatcher.
Yeah, Terry Hatcher's hot.
That was her in her prime.
Jack Palance. That's who it was.
Oh, Jack Palance.
Oh, that dude, Robert
Dazar.
Tell me that dude's not awesome.
That guy had the weirdest face.
Yeah.
Where is that guy? Is he dead?
Probably, or at least half of his face is.
Yeah, he died 2015.
That dude was meant to play a bad guy in a movie.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're born with that face, like you have to be a henchman. Dude, Michael J. Pollard. Oh, look, those two. Those two.
Oh, these guys, yeah.
Those dudes,
the two deformed dudes.
You're in horror movies if you're those two dudes. Awesome.
Yeah, I would give you the slight nod.
All we can say is Stallone's an amazing actor. He's had an amazing career. We hope he still does plenty more movies. Folks, you guys are Stallone fans. If you're, like I said, if you're watching this based on the title, you're watching it. You're a Stallone fan.
Absolutely.
And
you should weigh in. And is there any we missed? I doubt it, but Daylight's the only one that we missed.
Daylight's the one that I would struggle with that should have absolutely been on the board. But you could really make a case for all, there's so many others to choose from. Whatchamacallit? You could honestly, I like not the Escape Plans, but the Expendables.
Yeah.
I liked all of them. So
I mean, he's just the best actor on the planet. I mean, this proves it.
And like Rocky 3 is extremely cheesy, but it's still great.
Still amazing.
Still awesome.
Still amazing.
So like that could have been in there. I said Rocky, I meant Rambo. Did I say Rambo 3?
You said
Rocky,
3.
But Rambo 3.
Yeah. Rambo 3. And you could even go the Creed 2, if you had to. But yeah, so many great movies.
You got
Paradise Alley. You could have, if you wanted
Paradise Alley,
Death Race 2000, Nighthawks too.
Nighthawks is good. You know what? I didn't even think about that. Get Carter, cheesy, but I liked it.
Bullet in the Head.
Bullet in the Head. I See You.
Was it Fist?
That's what the doctor was called who did my prostate exam.
The Amazon movie, whatever that movie was.
Oh, the one, the Samaritan.
Samaritan, yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
It was average. It was okay.
Yeah, it
wasn't great.
Suicide Squad, but he's a shark.
Doesn't count.
He barely says anything. I do love that movie.
Anyway,
Creed 2.
Well, we said that.
No, we don't have Creed 2.
No, we didn't.
We have Creed 1.
But Matt mentioned it.
You were going to say Grudge Match. I don't know why you were going to say that.
That was before he went
Grudge
through
I
time.
was kidding about Grudge Match.
Okay. Yeah. You said that. You said about
Spy
Rocky
Kids.
2,
Spy Kids 3. We could have done that one.
Yeah, I remember him, like my son watched Spy Kids 3 and I'm like, oh my God, is that really Stallone?
Copland,
Ants.
yeah, we got
There's Ants.
I did like Ants, but he's only the voice.
Yeah, The Specialist.
Oh, The Specialist.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah. Again,
Okay,
not highly
sure.
rated, but yeah, that's a movie.
Yeah.
Oscar.
Oscar was not.
Yeah, Oscar is pretty
that
bad.
great.
Rhinestone.
Victory,
Staying
Rhinestone,
Alive,
Paradise
he
Alley.
plays Man on the Street. I
It's
remember that.
FIST, yeah, Fist.
Yeah.
And then he was in Cannonball.
Not Cannonball Run,
Yeah,
which
the
would have been
cheesy
much
knockoff.
He was in Cannonball Run.
If
That
he was
movie
in
would be the best
Cannonball Run,
ever.
that would have been so
Lords of
Those were all-
Flatbush.
Yeah. I own that.
The Square Root. Was he in a math movie?
He was in a porn back in the day.
Yeah, he was.
So I don't think that's
The
is
party.
that the
I
Square
think it's
Root?
the party at Kitty and Studs.
Oh, his name was he played Stud. The party at Kitty and Studs. I'm up for a new role. It's called Stud. Yep, that's me. Okay,
all right. I think we put a nice little list together for all of us. I mean,
he played a guy named Deke DeSalva.
by the way, if we go by I
go
will
by
admit,
character names.
I'm in third place. I love the list, my list for me. But if we go by Stallone character names, I think I win.
I got Frank Leone, solid.
Can you pull the list back up, Brian, please?
Oh, lost state exam. We're all over
Okay,
the place.
I have Joe Tanto. I have Lincoln Hawk.
Lincoln Hawk is solid.
I have Gabriel Walker. And escape plan is Roy Breslin.
I got Marion,
Ray Breslin.
I got Marion Cobretti.
Cobretti solid. You have Frank Leone, Marion Cobretti. What's his name in something Tango or whatever? Is he Tango or
was
Cash?
Frank Cash, I believe.
Yes.
Frank Cash. Okay.
But then
What's he in Assassins?
It's John. Can you look up? It's a cool name.
It is.
It's like a John Murdoch or something. It's something. It's,
Brian only has one off, and his name in Demolition Man is dumb.
Played. What is his name?
Robert Rath.
Rath. Oh, you know that's
that
a bad
is
name.
solid. You know
that's
what?
A dope
That's a good
name,
It
Robert
is a good
Rath.
name. All right, it's close on the movie names.
Brian keeps putting up the wrong picture. But...
Right.
I
I
don't know if
keep
that's on the
trying to go
screen.
back, but all right.
Okay, Robert Rath, solid.
Okay.
So,
all right,
folks, the
Stallone draft is in. You can see it on our channel, folks.
It is official. So with that being said, make sure you leave comments.
Okay. Leave comments and tell us who's right and who's wrong and who did best. All right. If we started and we called Andy from the start, we wouldn't have any problems.
That's true.
Because all tech support, all music for Subfacts is provided by our friend Andy at Creative Underground. He runs a state-of-the-art production studio in Leesburg, Virginia. He does video live stream events, youth events, corporate events, weddings, concerts, pro karaoke, and more. Just go to his website,
www.creativeunderground.co.com. And up next is Ben from KStreetPhotographyDC.com. When you think of anything pictures, you think of Ben from KStreetPhotographyDC.com. Ben's actually reached out to us to try to get some updated photos of us.
Love it.
We got to get in
Charlie Angel shots we're going to do.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely need to get a good photo shoot in with Big Ben from K Street. Because he's big time. He's big time.
Big time.
He was literally at some kind of like BMW car drifting, all kinds of stuff.
Dude, he's everywhere.
And for him to be able to fit some time for this little show, awesome.
He's everywhere. He's effing
He's Roy Kent. Roy Kent. So yeah, Ben from KStreetPhotographyDC.com. Check it out. If you need any pictures taken, that's your guy.
And then last but not least, you might have a few more nice days in. You got to get that ceramic on your car, protect the car for the winter, or make the car look like new for like a little event you got coming up for Halloween. I don't know, Halloween party. Big Dog Auto Detailing, folks, 571-233-8716. You won't be disappointed. Just tell them Subfacts sent you and get the Subfacts deal.
Boom. Is there a deal?
I don't know.
He's going to call me and yell at me going, what are you talking about this Subfacts deal? Actually, he probably would, just because it'd be funny that somebody actually called up and said, I'm looking for the Subfacts deal, please. And
you never know. He could like ramp up the price and say that's
his Subfacts deal is having two fat guys wash your car. Meaning he'll make us do it, folks. So anyway, yeah, Big Dog Auto Detailing, 571-233-8716. More importantly, our show itself. Obviously, folks, most of you are checking this out on YouTube. If you want to be a part of the show, please leave comments. Please hit the like, subscribe, the notification button, all that good stuff, so you can see more videos just like this. If you're listening to the podcast version and you want to be a part of the show, make sure that you write subfactspodcast@gmail.com. Same exact thing, leave comments, let us know your thoughts on the show, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, more importantly, if you want to get the word out about our show, like, don't just keep us to yourself, folks.
Yeah,
there's
please.
enough of us to go around.
Spread us around.
Very, very important to share with your friends.
Yes.
I'm sure there's other people out there that like Stallone, not just you.
A lot of people.
He's huge.
I would like to think.
Yeah,
95% of the society.
So the mission should be share this with your friends on YouTube, but we're also on every platform that has podcasts. So make sure you share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I think we said it all.
Yeah, we did. We said a lot. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so everybody
next time.
Stay safe and healthy, and we will see you next time. Boom.
Boom.